I was muted, sorry. Welcome to the Daily Political Tarot and Astrology here on the Black and Orange channel. Thank you for being here. I think it might be a special day around here. 7 years. I've been working here for 7 years. All the live long day. Anyway, and thank you for making this possible. I really, really appreciate it. More than you will ever know. This channel has changed my life. Those who've been here along the way, you know that I started out with zero self-confidence and was just very much a shell of myself. And you have made it safe for me to express myself, to be myself. Plus, we have made it through all of these years of horrendous Trumpism. And we've made it. We've made it this far. So, thank you. All right. Yes, happy Father's Day to all the good fathers out there. Thank you for being good, just being a good person. So, hello. Thank you. All right, we're this weekend was a hoot. Oh boy. Okay. Oh, Valerie, thank you. No $7 option. Oh, congratulations. Thank you. Oh, isn't there? I'm sorry. Thank you, Valerie. And you are such a sweetheart and so talented. Valerie is a really, really talented artist. I just want everyone to know. So, all right. Vern says 7 years in the trenches. You look marvelous. Well, thank you. Thank you, Amy. Thank you. Mr. Dill, thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, that's huge. Thank you. All right. I thought we would start out today with okay, look, there were great signs yesterday at the No Kings March. There were so many great things to see, and so many bad things at the, oh my gosh, the worst military parade. Oh, it was bad. And there was nobody there. But I wanted to share two things with you that you may not see as much of. One you might have missed. So at 3 minutes 20 seconds in, and videos. Ooh, boy. Joyce was watching before Autumn came on camera. Glad she took the risk. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Joyce. All right. Okay. Where is my overlay? Okay, this for a second. I can't keep a straight face through this whole video. I can't. I'm just going to warn you right now. Let me make sure that I've got this connected to my ears, because otherwise it might get some, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, is it the wrong one? All right, small technical difficulties. This is, we're just hanging out today. There, it did connect. All right, so then we'll get a weird echo. Okay. Thank you, Jilly Goat. Thank you. All right, are you ready? Hang on. 4. I'll say 5 minutes in. Okay. Hold it together. Hold it together. Hold it together. During the military parade in D.C., In this video, you will see many, many empty bleachers. But this. Oh, the screeching. Empty, empty bleachers. Near dead silence. But, oh, what we have to, you've got to see the opposite. Oh, where did it go? Oh, just one moment. I know I had it somewhere. Oh, there it is. Now, I want you to compare what you just saw and heard with this at one of the No Kings protests. You ready? Ready? Oh, I can't. Oh. I'll get a copyright strike. He holds up the cat and everybody cheers. And he holds up the cat and everybody cheers. Everybody gets excited. And the cat just living his best little cat life. And then he goes back. Yay! And here we go. And yay! Actually, I think at the end, I don't think there's any music at the end. Let me back up to, I think, here. You hear the marching band. You hear the crowd cheering. Meanwhile, squeak, 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 squeak. I'm sorry. So yes, there was great stuff yesterday. But there was one other thing. It wasn't. It was one of the signs that wasn't a sign originally, but I haven't seen this one around very much, so I wanted to make sure you saw this one. No king, anytime. And now every time you see one of these signs, you can think of that. Rose says my stomach hurts. There we go. So anyway, that I haven't seen this as often. And honestly, I can't show you a lot of the other signs just because this is a daytime show, and I try to there's no swearing on this channel, which means no, most of the signs. But they're very, very funny if you go looking for the No Kings March signs. So, oh boy. Hello, lucky girl. Hello. The international treasure that is Lucky Girl is in the chat. Oh gosh. Mark says the squeaking of the 1940s M4 Sherman tank, fitting for a taco relic. Squeak, squeak, squeak. As opposed to hold up the cat. Yeah, yay, marching band. Oh gosh. So we have a lot of lot of questions about this, because if you saw pictures of President Dumpster Fire, oh, he was just so wonderfully miserable. Oh, he looked so bored. And the marching. I don't understand why somebody isn't actually in trouble. Because there are many international people, just random people internationally saying, that's marching? People from Australia, people from, pick a place in Europe, just people from all over the world. They're like, our people marched better than that, because it was not remotely in step. They went for a stroll. Actually, hang on. If I don't have the sound, I might. Oh yeah, here we go. Hang on. Where is it? They went for a stroll. One second. That is not it. Okay, we're going to keep the sound off for this one. But so you've got all of your bases covered. You can say that you saw the most important stuff yesterday. Oh boy, no sound. Apparently, practicing drill ceremony was not hugely important. Oh dear. Kind of. Sort of. Nope, just wandering, just gone for a stroll. Just. Whew. Yep. Left and kind of right, and maybe yeah, left. Yeah, okay. What are we getting for lunch? Yes. Oh, it was bad. So, low energy marching. That was it. Visualize 70. Yeah. Mimi says, for the military, that was like shuffling along. Yes. Oh, lucky girl. Here's the 7 more years of our awesome autumn. Thank you, lucky girl. Thank you. Thank you. So, so Kappa Sean was asking, were the soldiers just in disarray, unmotivated to participate, or out of step as a form of quiet protest? Oh, Janice, thank you. And I love your resistance symbol as your avatar. Thank you, Janice. Gene Hall says, looks like how you're supposed to march over a rickety bridge to avoid harmonic vibrations that could lead to a bridge collapse. Yeah, they practice that. Oh, yeah. Oh, Carolyn, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. You're so sweet. So, I don't think they were protesting. I honestly don't. But whoo, boy. It was hot out. It was hot. It was unpleasant. Not that the Army's not used to that to a certain extent, but they're surrounded by families. Some of them definitely did not want to be there. I mean, think about it. How many of them are not going to be able to do anything for Father's Day with their families because of this? Fruits of labor. Yeah, it's working. Talking about low energy. I know there's chaos right here in the middle, but most of this is just blah. Most of this energy is so... Yeah. Yeah. So, thank you. Are they are they going to get in trouble? I wouldn't think so. Remedial marching. Are they going to have to take remedial marching? No, just it was a thing. Yeah. And you can't say that they weren't like, oh, like a bridge, like, oh, they weren't marching because they didn't want to hurt the roads or something. But they had the tanks there. Oh, grief. Okay. Joyce says, and then Trump had to sit there and listen to the military history facts. And he was so bored. Oh, he was so bored. Maybe that's the next question. At 17. Oh, that was 10:30. Hang on. And then this is, sorry, I had the wrong thing. 17:10. Okay. Oh, that was lovely. All right. Capuchon said, let's talk about the squeaky elephant in the room. Oh, I think it was a squeaky tank. But was Trump sulking or sleeping during the parade? Thank you, Amanda. Thank you. Oh my gosh. He looks so... And you'll notice that's the one video I haven't pulled up. Because I don't want to look at him. But he was just... the whole time it was hysterical. Oh, he was mad. Oh, he was mad. I mean, he saw, okay, look, he was there for Bastille Day. One of the particularly important Bastille Day. So he saw the whole military thing in France. And of course, he's seen North Korea and all this other garbage. He got squeak. So this is expensive. There's the army. He wanted some massive thing just for corrupt, selfish reasons. It wasn't about celebrating. Army, give me a break. And yeah, he was falling asleep and just watching all these military things go by as he's trying to stay awake in his chair. Huh? Oh, glorious. Has he been truffing this morning? Has anybody heard or seen anything about how is he super mad? Was he super mad overnight? Mark says they brought out the best Sherman tanks for Dumpy. Yeah, because well, he wanted missiles and bombs and Oh, sorry. Sharon says, I hope I gave him the most uncomfortable folding chair. Oh, speaking of singing, I heard someone online, so I do not take credit for things that are not mine. For the president's birthday, it is now time to sing. Birthday, 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 birthday. And we're done. Oh, it's a good day. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, grief. So there's that. Chris Cole now has a serious question, which is will he take down the fencing or will he leave it up there? So thank you, Maria. Thank you. Iron Cauldron says set to the tune of the Squeaky Tank. Yes. Well, well, okay, there's Trump the man. Will they keep all the fencing up? I don't think so. But it does feel like Dumpy is really worried about protests. Thank you, Lori. Thank you. Congratulations on 7 years. I've been lurking for most of it. Oh, but thank you. So he is very after the okay. Here's the thing you have to understand. For 7 years, I have been picking up that President Dumpster Fire has the most violent fantasies. Awful. Like, and because he is paranoid, his narcissism, his paranoia, and because he himself has such awful dark thoughts, when he gets angry, the man has zero coping mechanisms. Zero coping mechanisms. He is, because of all of that, he is deathly afraid that the mob will grab him and do the things to him that he wants to do to others when he gets angry. And it's bad. It's like, I wouldn't even say it's like French Revolution bad, although it is. English Civil War bad. I mean, it's bad. And that's what he's afraid of. Like nothing as civilized as what Monsieur Guillotine came up with. Like worse than that. That's what he's afraid of. So the fact that he was sitting there falling asleep, he wasn't watching the news. So he only got the full force of the No Kings protests once it was all over on his birthday, and he saw the coverage of streets absolutely packed. Whereas it wasn't where he was. And that, I think the sheer size of the protests, I think there's a part of his mind that scares him. Love Jalou, thank you. Thank you for being here for me. Thank you. Ms. Gibson says, I have two. I've seen it. Okay. So he does it. Okay, look, what I pick up is he actually has fear that a mob is going to grab him and take him, let us say rend his garments. Let's just say that. And the reality is if most Democrats did get hold of him, would tell him a few things about himself let me tell you a few things about you that you don't know. But that's it. Honestly, we wouldn't do the things he's afraid of. But yeah. So there's Dumpy. He just wants to go back to Palm Beach or whatever that is. Look how important. Yeah. He didn't get, and that's the thing, he didn't get the narcissistic supply that he was hoping for. So, okay. So, at 27:10, again, has anybody seen if he posted anything or heard if he posted anything overnight where he's like bigly mad? So this question is also from Chris Cool. Basically, is somebody going to get fired because of the parade planning? Not specifically the military, but somebody around Dumpy. Vern says he was posting in the middle of the night. Okay. Terry says no, he didn't. Just clips of him talking. So yeah, it was underwhelming. Let's put it that way. Mega Karen says Stephen Chung said there were 250,000 people at the parade and the protests were a failure. Nice try. Jan, thank you so much. Congratulations on your 7-year anniversary. Thank you for being such a joy and light to this community. Thank you. My gosh, thank you. It's huge. Thank you. Wow. Girl says Chung was put in his place by Grok. There we go. Wow. So, yeah, first of all, Fox News does everything they can to protect poor Diddums in the White House. Thank you, Lucretia. To protect his Whittlefee wings, because we must protect Diddum's Whittlefee wings. Thank you. Thank you, Brenda. I don't think he's going to get the full. I think he is going to be mad, but honestly, I don't think he even. I think they're blunting the blow. No. Blunt the impact. But he knows. He knows. Greta says, Dumpy sent out a truth thanking people for yesterday's event, nothing more. Thank you. Yes, and today he's going to the G7. Hello, boo-boo. All right, at 30:30, Capuchon, love that. 30:30, excuse me. Now that Dumpy can cross military parade off of his dictator wish list, will he be aiming for gladiator games on his next birthday? Well, now, yes, what joy do we have? What joy do we have in store for us a year from now? June 14th, 2026. Oh, there's the man. Oh. The first card is the Justice card. Pamela, oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Thank you. Wow. Thank you. Wow. Thank you. Anyway, a year from now, I've got the Justice card right up front, which is never good for him. Then I have the walking away, charity, weakness, weak MAGA, and voting. So X many months before midterms and other voting that's going on. But the only major arcana here is the Justice card. So, yeah. Glorious it isn't. There's no chariot. There's no strength. There's no... Yeah, it's pathetic. Mary says, I told my therapist this was my social club. I'm glad. It is mine too. All right. Now, I did not know this. I know there's a lot of was yesterday King Charles' birthday as well? Or his birthday celebration? King Charles' birthday. No, it's in November. So was there some kind of celebration yesterday? Any idea? June 14th. Trooping the Color, 2025 live. Yes, King Charles III's official birthday parade with Prince William, Kate Middleton. There we go. Trooping the Colors. There we go. Oh, there's his birthday, then the royal birthday. Thank you, Patrick. All right. So, because the question here is, with King Charles having his birthday celebration and parade yesterday as well, has Dumpy been watching the clips? He's jealous. He didn't get as much fanfare. Oh, I am getting such a kick out of all of this. When narcissists are shown how truly unimportant they are, truly unimportant. And I haven't seen the videos, but I'm gonna bet that if there was any marching, and I think it was mostly I think it was mostly horses usually, but I wonder if there were any mechanical vehicles. Squeak, 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 squeak. Okay, 5 of Pentacles, 2 of... Yeah, I mean, he was hoping that he would be saying this message, blow that out of the water. Hanged Man, completely different perspective. Thief card, burden card. Card for the reading is walking away. Yes, somebody, if there was a competition, somebody won and somebody was a big fat loser. And I'm not talking about his weight, just big loser. Oh, glorious. Okay. Wow, there's something, I am really getting I keep putting the timestamp on the wrong thing. So, at 36:40. Okay. All right, Heather had a question, and this is actually rolled over for a couple of days, but I wanted to make sure I got to it. Heather was asking, what are your thoughts on the idea that these protests are part of America's karmic clearing, healing and correcting old narratives of fear, oppression, and colonialism? I'm not necessarily the person to ask, and I wanted to make sure I had time to say this. I'm not a big believer in karma in that way, because we are here now. Thank you, Foggy Ozark. Thank you. We are here now, and we're doing the best we can. Things that the United States of America has done in their past, some have been glorious. Some have been beyond heinous. Beyond heinous. And we need to do the best we can. I do think some bad energy can come to you from other lives. And there is definitely a thought form for the United States of America. So there is that. But I think that it's a choice we make every day. And I honestly, I think I see it as being more logical, that we didn't educate. We let things go. Not enough people stood up against racism and bigotry and misogyny, but there are an awful lot of people trying really, really hard. So I have big problems with karma, because that would mean that children who are in wheelchairs deserve it because of something that happened to them in the past, and I just don't know. No child deserves that. Nobody deserves to be in pain all the time, no matter who you are. So I tend to stay away from that kind of karma. But choices you make in this life, actions you make during this life, yeah, those can definitely come back to bite you. They may stay in your energy field. But as far as the country goes, we have to decide every day. And I think we have enough of a headwind, or occasionally wind at our back, with the astrology. So it's good that we're doing this. And I do believe we are going to, in the future, I do believe the United States of America will be more fair, less racist, less misogynistic. I wish that time was now, but it will get better because it's been getting better. Even with President Dumpster Fire, got to bring out some of the Pluto's dug up some of the muck and slime so that sunlight can hit it and we can cart a lot of it away so it's not still poisoning. Anyway, I don't know if that helped any, but I'm so sorry. I believe in the innate goodness that's in the collective energy, and I believe in astrology. So I don't talk about it very often because I was raised Catholic and I'm in the Western world, and people tend to look at you a little funny if you say you remember things about your past lives. But I've gotten information over the years since I was small. But some of the people, my higher self is like our higher selves. It's like like the hub of a wheel, and the spokes that all come out. Those are all the different lives that we have, because your higher self is way too much energy and too big to be able to fit down into one body. Not a chance. So yes, if you have a huge amount of positive or negative energy, could some of that go up to your higher self and like bleed into some of the other lives? Maybe. But some of the lives that I believe I remember, I was absolutely a victim. And in some of them, I was absolutely a villain. And in most of them, it was just very boring. And, there's lots of trying to grow stuff. Oh, thank you, Marby. Thank you. Thank you. So I wish I could, go back in time or reach across and thump a couple of the other lives and quit that. What the heck? Yes. Do I wish I could go back to some other lives, especially the last one, and just give her a hug? But they're not me. I have to make my choices in my life. I hope that makes sense. So I don't carry the guilt of what the bad people did. And I don't carry any kind of karmic benefit from the bad things that happened either earlier in my life or in other lives. I just try to be the best I can every day and try to channel as much positive energy as I can and try to do as much good as I can. So anyway, I'll be quiet now. Okay. Anyway, thank you. Thank you. All right. I don't know if that made any sense to anybody, but here we are. All right. Okay. At 44, she Green said, fair. What is going on here? Yes, Lois, Boo Boo on the move. Hello, kitty. Where is he? Is he here? Ah, there's a Boo Boo. Yes, Squeaker Bunny. You can come up here. You can come up here. Hey. Come on. All right. Made sense. Okay. Thank you, Amy. 44:45. I had a number of questions about Dumpy's health. I don't know that you can come up here. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. You can just bring your fuzzy little rear end up here. Okay. Susan loves to play. Cute. That's funny. I like that, Dave. Sometimes I have a knowing that I did things better this time. Oh. Is your tongue out of your mouth? He was just looking at me. You're a big silly. You're just a big silly. Come here. Come on. Here. Come on. All right. Dumpy's health. I don't know what to... yeah, well, he does look terrible, but that's because he is terrible. I don't know. I don't know that there's much I can add. Is he listening to his weird alternative doctors? Yeah, he's going to listen to whoever's going to tell him what he wants to hear. He's tired. He's very tired. He's very tired. And he really wishes he could just sleep. Thank you. Thank you, Beth. But he's got the G7 thing going on. He's not doing what he should be doing to take care of his health, but they intervene in a way that only incredible money or being the president of the United States will do for you. He gets regular infusions, B vitamins, healthy whatever. Yeah, we should all be so lucky. Oh, the kitty. Yeah, hi. You know, this is partially a celebration of you too, because you have been a part of this channel all along. Yes, you have. You got your name. They call you Boo Boos and Kitty because of this channel. Yes, Boo Boos and Kitty. Because he was just Bailey, and then I would call him Boo Boo, or I would call him Zen Kitty, and you guys combined all that. You don't want the sweetness. You are the sweetness. Yes, whoops. Yes, you are. Oh, he's so good. He's so good. Yes, he is. Oh, he's a kitten. Oh, he's a kitten. He's the Bailey Boo. He's the Bailey Boo. He's a good boy. Thank you. All right. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, I don't want to close this day out on Tucker Carlson. That can wait until tomorrow. Oh. All right. It is Sunday, so is there something we need to know for 49 minutes? There's something we need to know for this week. Beth says, ew, no. And thank you, everybody who've sent things to me and sent things to the cats. Thank you. Amazon, I don't always have a way to contact you to say thank you. Same thing with PayPal. And it's frustrating because I know there are people who think I'm just ungrateful and just, oh, she didn't even acknowledge it. Well, I feel uncomfortable acknowledging it on camera because I don't know if people are who's okay with me using their name or not. But I'm so grateful. And I have every gift receipt, every single one. Thank you. Although right now, I believe the only thing on my Amazon wish list is for the cats. Oh, is there a piece of fuzz on the screen? Oh, is it gone? Okay, sorry. It got very exciting there for a minute. There was a piece of fuzz flying by. It was very exciting. Thank you, Lena. Thank you. Where can I find the video of the kitty being cheered by protesters? I closed that one. No, not that one. That was the marching, such as it was. And, oh, here it is. Okay, I'll put the link in the chat. Because that is definitely worth watching many times. All right, this week, make yourself a cup of tea or coffee. Do take some time to read a book or just unplug. I got all the things transplanted into my raised beds yesterday, so it was nice just being outside and just being. It was nice. As far as, they're going to go back to talking about the budget, excuse me, government strength, big budgetary problems. Yeah, more of the nonsense. But the difference is that this No Kings, the way that people came out and stood up and said no, it helps and it makes a difference, because it makes clear that, and it makes it clear to, because not every Republican is in a ruby red district. There are quite a few who are in purple districts that can switch back and forth. So, and I don't know if anybody needs to know this, but there might be one person out there that has always been like purple. In color theory, if you combine red and blue, which is turned out to be like Republican, Democrat, if you combine the color red and blue, you get purple. That's why they call them purple districts. Just throwing that out there, in case anybody needs to know it. So, anything else we should know about this coming week? I'm getting, we are better off, but there's still some, we are better off. And that's the Queen of Cups is right behind that. We are stronger for the parade. Parade? Our parades. A little concerned about the military situation in the Middle East, but at the same time, it's not like every other country in the Middle East suddenly just got involved. Did you notice that? I have not been getting this turning into World War III. I just haven't. I hope I'm right, but that's what I've been getting. So, all right. Happy Father's Day. But thank you so much for 7 fantastic years. And I cannot thank you enough. Please see what I said at the beginning of the live stream, because otherwise I'm going to get all because I am so grateful, and I was able to come out of my shell, and I'm still working on being able to put things out into the world, things I've created. So I'm still working. It's still a work in progress, but I've come so far because you've made it safe for me. You've encouraged me. You've helped me, and I am grateful to the bottom of my heart. Thank you. All right. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. At 3 o'clock, it's 1:15 here in Chicago. At 3 o'clock, I'll be over on the Creative Sprints channel. It is Sarah's day off, but I will be there. And we will be productive in a nice way. Also, I do a kind of Sunday reset, where it's like, okay, where am I on everything? And refilling things or resetting things, and you're always welcome. Links in the description. Other than that, I will see you right back here tomorrow. All right? And thank you again. Thank you. All right. Take care. See you later. You're not alone. We're in this together. There are good days ahead.